The Heat right now have a plus 3.2 point differential. I like to go by point differential a little bit more than I like to go by record. Now, record obviously matters when we're talking about the final standings and what your ultimate path in the playoffs is going to, or if you make the playoffs at all, right? And that very much matters for this Miami Heat team. And to your point, David, their point differential is that of one with more wins than this Heat team has currently. So I think you do
Mm-hmm.
have a point that maybe this team did drop a few games that they probably shouldn't have. But at the same
Right.
time, they are better than what their record is. Their plus 3.2 point differential is better than teams in front of them like Orlando. It's better than Philly. It's better than Toronto. It's closer to Cleveland, who's the 4 seed with 39 wins, than it is Toronto, who's the 5th seed with 35 wins, right? Miami, qualitatively, is closer to being the Cleveland Cavaliers than it is the Toronto Raptors. Both teams ahead of them in the standings, firmly in the playoffs picture here in the East. But one, Cleveland, is considered a team that could potentially win the Eastern Conference. While Toronto is a nice story, but nobody thinks they can win the conference. The Heat are closer to that team, the team that can win the East. And I think that's interesting just by point differential. And that point differential isn't everything, but I do think it is, and it is historically a very instructive stat. I have a few more for you. The Heat are fourth in defensive rating. Fourth. Okay? That's a real defense. That is an elite defense. And by the way, they've been top five for the last 2 months. They haven't wavered from that. This is a better defense than they've had in a very long time. And Bam and Kel'el Ware and Andrew Wiggins in particular, and Davion Mitchell are the backbone of an elite defense that's better than anything that they've had since 2022. This is a real defense, not a smoke and mirrors defense. This is a real defense that gets stops, gets defensive rebounds, and plays well on a night-to-night basis.